Hi Aquarius, it's Power and Light Tarot coming at you with a reading. Today we have, excuse me, a tarot reading for you guys. And it's already looking kind of cool and interesting, right? But we have this man here, and this talks about this man who could possibly have a spiritual bond with somebody. And he's looking at this kind of, you know, those globes. I don't know if you guys remember those globes. People sometimes love them. Little kids love them, and they got like snow globes. But in this globe, it's kind of it's not really a globe, but it's comparable to that. And inside this one, this glass kind of archway, kind of arching, we'll call it a globe for you know, just for a moment here. But basically, if you can see the card, the man's looking at it, and inside appears a woman, and her hand is coming out. It's kind of creepy. I mean, if you know, but it's not really creepy, but it can be seen that way by some. There's some people who are, you know, like, I don't know, they don't believe in this kind of stuff. But long story short, this is a spiritual bond with somebody. And he's looking at her almost like he wants to kind of kiss her hand or be touched by her. And you probably have a spiritual bond with somebody. This card talks about reaching out, and that's what the hand is doing, all right? It's well manicured, Aquarius, so don't worry. It's not going to scratch your beautiful face, all right? I feel like it is, and just have to put some lotion on right now. And so, you know, and then over here is this kind of woman here. She's looking in the mirror, and here she holds the mirror, and this is about knowing yourself, right? And it talks about somebody who possibly has taken a long time to really understand who they are, like to really know yourself, right? It's hard to kind of, you know, really have great relationships with people, or maybe even feel good about yourself sometimes if you really don't know yourself, right? Because you can be in denial about a lot of things, right? And all these masks are kind of down here next to these little, like, they look like little weeble wobbly, like monkeys or chimpanzees, which is, you know, maybe someone who's kind of, I don't know, kind of playing tricks on themselves in the past, because sometimes a chimpanzee can be seen as that, right? Kind of playful and all this kind of stuff, right? We have the Princess of Wands and the Six of Wands. So, you know, maybe there's an Aries, Leo, or Sag here. That's who she is normally, but even though there's no normal in these readings, especially my readings, right, you guys? But we have the Six of Wands here, and this talks about this man. He's kind of like posing, and this is about victory and courage and all this kind of stuff that is so beautiful, because I feel like you might have gone through some type of an awakening, or you know yourself better here. I feel like you want to reach out to somebody, Aquarius. You do. You want to reach out and touch somebody's hand. Make this world a better place. Make your world a better place. And then we have, this is called prevention. And this man here is going somewhere. He's a bit of a crusader, or a knight, he is. And his sword is stuck in the stone. Maybe you feel like you have been prevented from reaching out, maybe to a Princess of Wands, who could be, as I said, a fire sign. Let's see. This person has been like prevented from going on their path. It's really what it is, like blockaded here. You could have been blocked from, maybe you could have kind of didn't know maybe what you want, because we have this card, Aquarius, about knowing yourself. And we have the two faces of Eve. Yeah, she's not a two-faced Aquarius, because maybe you were being two-faced to yourself. Maybe you were like following somebody else's path here. This looks like you're being very, like, not unique, authentic with yourself, right? Now. But in the past, you could have questioned your role, or, you know, maybe a role you had in your life, or maybe who you wanted to be with. Because Eve is, you know, looking in the mirror, and half of the mirror is her breastfeeding her child, I believe. If she's not breastfeeding, she's definitely holding the baby. I feel like she is, because her shirt is pulled down here, her drape. And she's very happy, you know, very content with the baby, feeling satisfied as a mother, as a beautiful mother. And the toys are here on the left side of the mirror. And on the right side is a woman who is primping herself, or primming. Is it primping or primming? I know it's not pimping, you guys. No, it's not pimping. But she is kind of primping herself to go out. So she's looking beautiful. You can see she has a little bit more blush on here, and she's dressed up, and here's the perfume and the flowers to the right. She's getting ready to go out. So you could have questioned yourself if you wanted to be single or in a family dynamic, or just about your life, right? Right, Aquarius? Yeah. So let's see. Let's see. You could be saying, "Don't call me Capricorn because I know myself now." We're having fun here, you guys. We are. We have the Five of Pentacles. You look like you're leaving somebody out here. We have the Four of Cups. Let's see what else we have for Aquarius. The Strength card's reversed, Aquarius. In the past, we have the the Nine of Cups. Yeah, it's IX, not IV, right? Let's see what else we got. What's on your mind is the Seven of Swords. This is deception. So for me, this reading is very clear. You might be with somebody and you kind of figured out, you went through some type of identity crisis, and you figured out that you don't want to really be where you're at. No, you're like, well, maybe you're saying to yourself it was good for a while, but whether or not it was, it's not good today. No, it's not. And that's why you're kind of Eve over here, right? The two faces of Eve. So I feel like you are you've gone through a little bit of an identity crisis about your life. Like what role you kind of really want to play, right? And then let's see what else we have for Aquarius. We have the Knight of Wands. It could be the same as the Princess there. We have the Five of Cups reversed. The Hierophant is in the challenge for you, and what you could want here is the Four of Pentacles, and we're going to talk about the outcome later, although it is not such, it's not really about the outcome. Sometimes it is really the outcome, sometimes it's just the end of the reading, like the last card in the reading, kind of to paint a really big picture. I like to point that out to people, right? And these are general readings, you guys, so somebody keeps asking me about the timing in the Sagittarius reading. I can't give you a timing for, 10,000 people around the world, right? Because these are not private readings. But let's see what we have here, because sometimes they are spot on, right? Sometimes they are. So we have the Five of Pentacles here, and you have the Strength card reversed. You're either dealing with Leo, or you didn't have courage in the past. I feel like you didn't, Aquarius, because I feel like you either didn't have a courage to leave somebody, maybe... I feel like you probably didn't have courage to do something. I feel like what it is it might not even be leaving somebody. It could simply be going after somebody because you want to reach out to this person. Yeah, you do. So let's see. We have the Three of Pentacles. I feel like you want to work something out. Ace of Cups. See. So you want to work it out with somebody here. You want a brand new beginning in love with somebody. But this is somebody you know, probably this Princess of Wands, right? I feel like you might not have courage right now. The Strength card's reversed. I feel like you are coming to know yourself. And once you have gone through this like complete awakening, you'll have the courage. Because once you have major self-awareness of yourself, you're not afraid. No, you're not. It's like this kind of a transcendence. So let's see. In the past, Nine of Cups, the Moon card. In the past, I feel like you had a wish and you had doubts and fears about that wish. That wish could have been hidden, like a secret, possibly. Six of Swords. This doesn't, this can talk about leaving physically, but sometimes it is just mental and emotional energy where you wanted to possibly, maybe actually leave, but somebody here, I just feel like you had a wish and you wanted to leave wherever you are at, like maybe the challenges of it. Maybe you did leave in the past. But there's something here that like has been kind of like something that has bothered you for a long time, I believe, and I feel like it has to do with maybe you didn't really know what you wanted, but I also feel like you didn't know. You went through an identity crisis, like, what do I really want in my life? Yeah. So this Moon card can talk about somebody who is hidden, though. It really can. And then we have the Queen of Swords. So I feel like you really wanted this wish, but You had doubts and fears, maybe to leave somebody else. Could have been Six of Swords. We have the Seven of Swords, and this is what's on your mind. This is a renewal, a new path and a new direction, but there's deception here, Aquarius. You could be saying, now that I've awakened and I really know who I am, maybe I need to just kind of bust out of here and not worry about what this person thinks. You could be going, well, I don't care if they think I'm a liar. I gotta go because I know myself now. That's how this reading is. Like, I know myself and I feel strength with that. Because here, it's like you don't really have the courage here, but you're waking up to who you are. I feel like you could even be waking up to, like, saying to yourself, well, excuse me, you guys. You could be waking up, awakening to your true self of what you really want and deserve in this life, but you could be saying, well, I was asleep in the past about kind of, who I really was, and maybe how great you are and how strong you are and just how wonderful you are and things like that. Like, your self-esteem was lower. I feel like that's it. And I feel like you're waking up now and you probably don't want to be with somebody. I can't tell for sure, but we do have the Five of Cups here. It's possible you just don't want the life that you're in, right? Which could be maybe you have some type of you work for some big company and you have to commute far away and you're like, screw this. I'd rather just like work at home, or I'd rather work in town and make less money because my life would be simpler and happier and sweeter. Yeah. So in the near future, we have the Knight of Wands and the Page of Swords. You're thinking of taking action, I feel like, right now. And your concern could be that somebody knows that you have missed somebody here, or that you want to return to somebody, or that you want to offer your love to somebody else. Yeah, Aquarius. Let's see what else we got. In your environment is the Hierophant and the Ace of Pentacles. This could be like, this could be right here that you have a marriage in your environment and a brand new beginning with somebody else. Like, this is what you have to deal with, right? Or contend with, or kind of involve yourself with, kind of. We have the Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, you're probably married to somebody. Let's see what else is your environment, because this is really important. The Judgment card and the Hermit card. For me, you are soul searching about a rebirth with somebody, like I was saying with this Judgment card. Maybe maybe you are married to the person you want to return to. But definitely you are questioning where you want to be here with the two faces of Eve. Right? Do I want to stay home and be a mom? I'm just giving an example, you guys. You guys could be men, right? Although these days they will tell you could do that. Yeah, because it's really, yeah, it's bad. So, and over here is Eve on the other side, where she's going out to, I don't know, to dance somewhere, to a party. That's where she's going. And in your desire, Aquarius, is going to be the Four of Pentacles and the Six of Wands. Yeah, you want to hold on to somebody. I don't know if this is Virgo, Taurus. We have Judgment is Scorpio. Could be Leo, the Sun. You want to hold on to somebody. And we're going to go to the extended and see how this person feels about you. We are. And I'm not sure if this is the person you're going after or the person you could be possibly walking away from. We're going to end this reading. All the extendeds are super affordable. The link is below. Thank you so much. And we're going to have a spread pretty much just like this, but we're going to see what this person wants, what they're afraid of, and also how they feel about you, amongst other things, right? Thank you so much. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe.